Uh, Coffee. My first love. Probably one of the most socially accepted addictions on the planet, besides going to the gym. Seriously, think about it. There are people who wake up in the morning and before they talk to their wife, their husband, their kids, even before they check their phone. Wait, I might be lying. Some people do check their phone before making coffee. But anywho, before they even fully process the fact that they're alive, they need coffee. I can't function without my coffee. And nobody questions it. We just accept it. Because coffee has somehow become the undisputed king of caffeine. And honestly, I get it. I got the same addiction as you. Coffee is actually kind of insane when you think about it. There are energy drinks everywhere now. Red Bull, Monster, Celsius, Ghost. You walk into a gas station and there are entire refrigerators dedicated to drinks promising you enough energy to fight God. 200 milligrams of caffeine, 300 milligrams. Some probably have enough caffeine to let you hear colors. And somehow, coffee's still there. Still undefeated. People have been trying to dethrone this thing forever, and coffee just refuses to leave. And I think part of it is because coffee isn't really just about the caffeine anymore. It feels like a ritual. You wake up, you're tired, the house is quiet, you walk into the kitchen, you start making coffee, and for like 5 minutes, nobody bothers you. Then the first sip hits, and suddenly you're like, alright, maybe life isn't that bad. And that's something an energy drink can replicate. Who wakes up at 6:30 in the morning and pops open a Monster and thinks, what a peaceful morning. That literally sounds like you're about to drywall somebody's house. Coffee is just different. Coffee has ambience. And somehow, we created like 47 different versions of the same drink. Do you want a coffee? Okay. You literally go to any coffee place and they ask you, do you want a coffee? Okay. Black, espresso, americano, latte, cappuccino, macchiato, cold brew, iced coffee, mocha, and flat white. I'm not sure what that is, but that's a coffee apparently. And then you walk into a coffee shop and somebody in front of you orders something like, can I get a venti ice blonde vanilla latte with oat milk, 3 pumps of vanilla, 2 pumps of caramel, light ice, extra cold foam? Like, brother, what type of magical potion are you cooking up? At some point, we stopped drinking coffee and started doing alchemy. And coffee people take this very seriously. There are levels to being a coffee person. Level 1, you have a Keurig. Simple setup. Put the little pot in, press the button, and bam, coffee comes out. You're happy. Level 2, you buy whole beans. Now you're grinding your own coffee. Okay, you might be getting serious. Level 3, you own an espresso machine. Now we enter dangerous territory. Because once you buy the espresso machine, you're done for. Now you need a grinder. Then you find out your grinder isn't good enough. So you buy another grinder. Then you buy a scale. Then a distributor. Then a tamper. Then some tiny little needles to stir the coffee grounds around. And then you don't know what's happening. So you're going to watch a 34-minute video from YouTube titled, Why Your Espresso Extraction is Ruining Your Morning. And you're sitting there at 1 a.m. like, damn, maybe my grind size is too coarse. And this is all because you wanted coffee. Now you're a chemist. Congrats. But here's the crazy part. After buying $1,500 worth of equipment, you'll still drive past a coffee shop and go, ooh, coffee. You literally have coffee at home. Come on. Even professional coffee. You basically have the coffee shop. It doesn't matter. Because buying coffee is its own experience. And coffee shops have milked this since they figured it out. They don't just sell you caffeine. They sell you the feeling of having your life together. You walk in, there's soft music. There's always somebody working on a Mac, okay? For sure, somebody always working on a Mac. There's a plant in the corner. Everything smells nice. You order your little $7 latte. You sit down. You open your laptop. That might be a MacBook, as I mentioned. And for approximately 45 minutes, you feel productive. Do you accomplish anything? Nah, maybe not. But you look productive, okay? And sometimes that's enough in life. Now, let's talk about another controversial part of coffee, the price. Somewhere along the line, we all collectively agreed that paying $7 for a coffee was normal. $7 for a drink. And you'll do it again tomorrow. That's $35 during a 5-day work week. Do that all year. And actually, wait, don't calculate that. You're gonna get stressed out. Some things are better left unknown. Because the second somebody says, if you stop buying coffee every day, stop. I'm not buying a house with my latte money. Let me have this. But that's what makes coffee different from almost every other caffeinated drink. Coffee has somehow attached itself to moments. Morning coffee, coffee before work, coffee with breakfast, coffee on a road trip, coffee when it's raining, coffee when you're studying, coffee when you're catching up with somebody. Want to grab a coffee? That's basically its own social activity. That's how you even ask somebody out on a date. Who in here has texted their friend, "Hey man, haven't seen you in a while. Want to grab a Celsius?" That's insane. That's why coffee wins. And maybe that's why nothing has actually replaced it. Energy drinks might have more caffeine. Pre-workout might hit harder. Pre-workout might actually even give you the little ant feeling on your arms that makes you want to scratch it. Caffeine pills might be cheaper, but coffee isn't just trying to wake you up. It's comfort. It's a routine. It's an excuse to take 10 minutes before the day starts. It's an excuse to sit somewhere and do nothing. It's an excuse to meet somebody. And sometimes it's the only thing convincing you to get out of bed at 6 in the morning. So yeah, we might be all slightly addicted. And maybe we've made it unnecessarily complicated. Maybe spending $7 on bean water is financially questionable. But after hundreds of years, new energy drinks, new supplements, new ways of getting caffeine, coffee's still sitting on the throne. Unbothered, undefeated, the undisputed king of caffeine. Anywho, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. This is a new series that I'm going to try out where I just talk about random things because I'm not okay. And I'm going to go ahead and make some coffee after doing this recording. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.